Yo, how's it going, boys? My name's Liam. If you don't know me, I read a lot of books. I have started two businesses, and I also am a salesperson on the come up. Okay. Today, I'm going to talk about this book that I read that I recommended, I believe, at some point, The Almanac of Naval, and it's become one of my favorite books. And I read about a book a week, so I take in a lot of literature, and the reason I like it so much is one, it's really easy to read. Naval is worth $65 million. He's an angel investor, so it's not like he doesn't know how to make money. The reason I take from him is because I'm not gonna take information from someone I don't want to be like. So he is successful, but he also is happy. So the first half of the book, or the first section of the book, is about wealth. And his whole thing is, it's basically work smarter, not harder. That's kind of a lot of his philosophy. And if that kind of pisses you off, which it did for me, then I think it's something you should read. It's a little eye-opening because my whole thing was, no, you have to work every second of every day. And now I've kind of opened my eyes to the reality that you don't have to do that, and that's the reason why you work hard and take a different path than most people do. Because most people do have to work and they have to trade time for money. But that's the whole reason you want to start your own business, is to not be trading time for money. And you want to have leverage, which just means you can put in less and get out more for your time. So that's really what I'm working towards. And side note, I use this time in the car because I moved to about 30 minutes away from basically everything I do. Basically moved 30 minutes out from where most of my activities are. And I use that time to make the videos. So it's not wasted time at all. And eventually I'm going to be making money while driving because I make money with my videos. So a little bit of leverage there, just a cool side note. But back to his book, his section on happiness specifically was super intriguing to me. Because again, if you would have asked me if I was happy, I would have just said no. Like, no, and I was fine with that. I was like, no, I'm not happy. I don't have $100,000 in my bank account. And that's kind of what I based my whole life on, was just how do I get 100K? Like, that was my first milestone that I wanted to hit. And since I didn't have that, I was just pissed off all the time. And you could see it. I was just working all day long, and you could see it in my eyes that I was not happy, and I didn't even care. I thought that was the only way. And I made a shift in the types of books I was reading. So, and it was hard. There was some friction in the beginning. I didn't want to believe that was true, that I could be happy. And I'm still not fully believing it. But Naval's philosophy is that desire is the enemy of happiness, basically. To be happy, you can't desire something. If you want something else, that automatically means you're unhappy with where you are right now. So it's somewhat paradoxical. To be happy, you need to be satisfied with what you already have. To be successful, you need to somewhat desire something more than what you already have. And so Naval says it, and it really hit me. He goes, to be happy, you need to get rid of desire. To be successful, you need to be dissatisfied. Choose. And I'm like, what do I do? I feel like this is what I've kind of taken from it. I need to work hard, okay? And I can be happy along the way, which I am. I've become a lot happier just by happiness is basically a skill. I've practiced being happy and it's helped. But I feel like you can be happy along the way and just enjoy the journey, but understand that stuff like making your first 100 grand is a bitch. I know it's gonna suck some things I'm going to do are not going to be fun, but that doesn't mean I have to be miserable throughout it. So that's my biggest takeaway. And for so long, I was just sitting in misery, but now I'm like, bro, I can enjoy stuff. Like, it's okay. I'm doing the work. I don't need to. It takes time. There literally is a delay between what you do and what you get. There's a delay there. And you got to be okay with that. It's just what hard feels like, you know what I'm saying? So, if you don't have the almanac, pick it up. It's super easy to read, and it covers a bunch of different topics. Happiness, wealth, and saving yourself is the last section. So I hope you guys really like that book, and I hope this helps you in some way to try to find some happiness along the way. I hope you all like my shades too. Anyways, excited to get to 10,000 subscribers soon. Peace.